widest and the second longest, so you get lots of different types of fish in there. We have a mixture of fish here in terms of what they like to eat. So in my bucket I have sprat, so it's a nice full one, some chopped up bits. I have peas and carrots for the ones that like a few vegetables. There's some spinach and there's some bloodworm and some shrimp in there as well. So they all like a wide variety of food. So I'll throw in a few handfuls there just to get them interested. So, as we look at them here, this really large fellow here is called a black pacu, and he looks a bit like a giant piranha, and in fact he's sort of a cousin of the piranhas, as is this lovely little kind of silvery one with the orange spots as well. But unlike the piranhas, they're more vegetarian. They will eat a few little bits of fish for us, but in the wild they wait for all the nuts and the seeds and the fruit to fall from the trees, and then they eat those. Their teeth are very like our back teeth. They're a bit flatter, so they're designed for crushing. And if we wanted to, we could actually give them whole walnuts in their shells and they'd be able to eat them. But they absolutely love the peas and carrots. The little silver dollars will roll them around in their mouths. It's really quite cute. And then we have this fella here, which is a catfish. So he's got long whiskers. So he's a tiger shovel-nosed catfish. And over at that end are the white-headed catfish. So this is the main fella in the tank, and he is a predatory fish. Okay, his eyesight is not fantastic. What he has is a great sense of taste. Sorry now, come back up to me. Come back up. Oh, my arm isn't long enough. So, to find their food, what they do, they actually taste it. So their taste buds are all over their bodies, from the tip of their nose down to the bottom of their tails. So in the murky water, they find their food by taste as opposed to sight. They've got more taste buds than any other animal on the planet. And they're also some of the biggest fish in the world. You can get catfish are absolutely ginormous. You can get ones that grow to several hundred kilograms. Another couple of the fish we have in this tank, you will see towards the back there is a red and black fish. It's called an Oscar cichlid, and we have two kind of silvery gold versions over there as well. And you'll see that there's a distinctive round spot on their tails, and that's called a false eye spot, and that's a form of defense for them. It's to trick predators into thinking it's the front of the fish as opposed to the back of the fish, and that way prevent it